What's good, y'all? It's Wavy. You already know the vibes. We out here, big love from the whole city. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe, smash the bell, and keep supporting Stay Wavy TV. Every click keeps us moving. Every like keeps us growing.
Things couldn't get worse for the WWE. Mick Foley, WWE Hall of Famer, has officially parted ways with the company after Trump's comments about Rob Reiner after him and his wife was murdered in their home in Los Angeles. This is what Mick Foley had to say. He said, parting ways with the WWE. While I have been concerned about WWE's close relationship with Donald Trump for several months, especially in light of his administration's ongoing cruel and inhumane treatment of immigrants and pretty much anyone who looks like an immigrant, reading the president's incredibly cruel comments in the wake of Rob Reiner's death is the final straw for me. I no longer wish to represent a company that coddles a man so seemingly void of compassion as he marches our country towards autocracy. Last night, I informed WWE Talent Relations that I would not be making any appearances for the company as long as this man remains in office. Additionally, I will not be signing a new Legends deal when my current one expires in June. I love WWE, will always treasure my time with them, and I am deeply appreciative for all the opportunities they have afforded me. But in the words of Popeye the Sailor, I stands all I can stands and I can't stands no more. Shout out to Mick Foley, man, for standing up for what he believes in. Mick Foley has been very vocal about him not understanding why, guys like Triple H and The Undertaker publicly support Donald Trump, because Mick Foley just doesn't think Donald Trump is a good person at all, right? And he's not the only one, right? Trump is, he's made a lot of controversial comments since his first term as president. And I think many people like myself thought that Trump's second term would basically be Trump learning from all of the mistakes he made in his first term as president. I actually think his term was a lot better than people made it seem. But it seems like Trump has gotten worse. It seems like Trump's second term is worse than his first term. And the fact that he decided to go on his social media platform, Truth Social, and bash a man after him and his wife was murdered in their home in LA. There's something mentally off about Donald Trump. Like, there's nothing in his brain that, stops him from making emotional, irrational decisions, right? And as the president of the United States, you should know better than that, right? You should know what's right, what's wrong, what's politically correct, what's not politically correct. And Trump just doesn't give a fuck, right? And a lot of people like Trump for that. But when you're the president of the free land like America, you have to carry yourself better than that, right? And we're even seeing long, hard Trump pause. That sounds crazy, but we're seeing long, hard Trump supporters out there say that this is the final straw for them as well. They're done with Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? And Donald Trump actually doubled down on his comments today. He did a press conference today, and he doubled down on what he said. He doubled down. He said, I wasn't a fan of his at all. He was a deranged person as far as Trump is concerned, Trump told reporters before saying Reiner was part of the Russian hoax, referring to the 2016 Russian election interference case. He said, I think he hurt himself career-wise. He became a deranged person. Trump derangement syndrome, the president said. So I was not a fan of Rob Reiner at all in any way, shape, or form. I thought he was very bad for our country. Wow. Urban said Trump was given the opportunity this afternoon to clean it up, and he wishes the president would have said something to the effect of, I disagreed with him. We were political enemies, but what happened to him was a tragedy, and my sympathy is with his family. He added, and it just rings so badly, especially in light of what just happened with Charlie Kirk. I thought after Kirk's assassination, we as a country reached a consensus on how we'd respond to these things on the right and the left. I thought that one of the few good things that came out of the Charlie Kirk death was that people came together and recognized that the people who were celebrating Charlie Kirk's death should be condemned. And that's the crazy part about this, guys. Trump was very vocal, calling people out that were bringing up what they didn't like about what Charlie Kirk stood for after he was assassinated, right? He even went as far as to call out Jimmy Kimmel, who ended up getting suspended from his late night talk show, because of the comments that he made about Charlie Kirk. And Trump was trying to get Jimmy Kimmel fired, right? And that didn't happen. Jimmy Kimmel came back, I think, like 2 weeks later. He actually just signed a new deal for his talk show. But this is a great example of hypocrisy, right? Trump being a hypocrite. Like, you're the president of America. You call out people for saying things that they didn't like about Charlie Kirk. And then when Rob Reiner passes away, you make humor of his death because Rob Reiner didn't like your political stances. Hypocrisy at its finest, man. So let me read you guys what exactly Trump said on Truth Social, just in case you didn't see it. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, this Trump Social Rob Reiner post is the most insane thing a president has ever publicly said ever. I'm sure presidents have said a lot things worse in private. But for the president to say what he said about Rob Reiner after him and his wife was murdered in their home is disgusting. This is what Trump had to say. He said, "A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star." You see what I mean? Like, he's belittling Rob Reiner after he was murdered with his wife. Unbelievable. And this is the president. Unbelievable. And has passed away together with his wife, Michelle, reportedly due to the anger that he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome. So Trump is claiming that Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle, passed away because of Trump derangement syndrome. Like, Trump in his head, he must think he's Chris Rock or something, or Dave Chappelle. Like, I think when Trump is typing this shit up, I think he really is laughing as he's writing this shit, bro. And nobody else thinks it's funny. Maybe his hardcore supporters, because you got some people out there where Trump can't do anything wrong in their eyes. They probably think this shit is funny. So he goes on to say, he was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness. And with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace. So this is why Mick Foley is done with the WWE, man. He pretty much said, you know what? If you guys stand by this guy doing this, I'm out. Let me know what you guys think about this. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure you guys subscribe, thumbs up the video, share the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.
Hey, what's up? If you love good vibes and fresh stories, make sure you hit that subscribe button right here on Stay Wavy TV. Drop a like, tap the bell so you don't miss a thing, and join the wave with us. I'll see you over there.